On that note, welcome back to the BioCrypt Productions podcast. Thanks for joining me again this week. I hope you guys are having a good week, and hopefully you're enjoying that second summer we're having. Today I got Lorenzo again with me. How you doing today, Lorenzo?
Hello. Pretty good. I'm a little tired. Just I've been learning how to roller skate like a dumbass around 30,
Yeah.
and my body hurts.
Every time I
And
think about
ate
roller
shit today.
skating, my wrists hurt because I always fall on them, my ass.
Yep. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I bought a hockey stick today. I was fucking around with that and ate shit a couple times. So we're trying out here.
So, why are you learning how to roller skate now? Did you not go to Skate City as a kid?
No, I never did. No,
Oh.
I mean I went to Skate City, right, for school things, but I never skated. So yeah, I was like, that's gay. I don't know if I can say that. I'm sure I definitely can. But like, I don't. Yeah, I thought I was like, I don't want to do that. You
You were too cool for that shit.
That was literally too cool. Yeah.
I could see it. Radiate that energy of like, I'm too cool for this shit.
Yeah. Is that what I do? Oh Lord. So I did that, and it was cool. I'd like to learn more how to do it, but my body does not want me to.
Are you learning outdoor or indoor?
It's just like on an outdoor rink.
Okay.
It's like the plastic stuff.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know was a thing until I went there. I thought it was all like concrete, to be real with you.
Yeah. I used to do roller skates like on the bike trail, and man, it's a workout for sure.
Dude. Yeah, my thighs, my fucking calves, my ankles hurt, but that's because I broke them skating as a child. So,
skating as a child, so now you're gonna do it again as an adult.
Yeah. I just fucked up one of my ankles, and it's never healed the same since because I didn't listen to the doctor in high school. So you should use these crutches. And then I was like, that's stupid. I'm not using crutches.
I'm too cool for crutches.
Fuck do you think you are? Yeah, and now my left foot it's just not right.
It was never right. It was always left.
Well, I'm gonna fucking leave this call.
Nice though. That sounds like fun. What made you want to start doing rollerblading in general?
I don't know. I just wanted to go out and buy that stuff and do it. So that's what I did.
The skills.
If I'm gonna be 1,000% real, I don't know. Seemed kind of cool.
Seems efficient. If the zombies attack, you can get out of here quicker.
That's right. I can practice my shooting skills on fucking rollerblades. That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. Just use the momentum of the gun shooting to make you go faster.
That's right. I could skate backwards and shoot, so I'd never have to push. Oh, wait, hold on. We're on to something. Infinite motion machine? Infinite, what do you call that?
Perpetual motion?
Energy. Yeah, something like that, but with, like a belt-fed gun or something stupid. I don't know. I'm way out there. I don't know what the fuck is it.
It would get you far, yeah. You would be able to outrun a lot while also taking out any pursuers at the same time.
It's true.
That's efficiency, if you ask me.
Double efficiency.
Nice, man. Well, what games have you been playing lately?
So as of recently, I got back into RuneScape.
Nice.
As of last week or something. I don't know when I started, a week or so ago, something like that. And I'm back in the grind. I have it open right now on my second monitor. I'm not doing anything, right, because I'm talking to you, but it is open because I was playing, and now it's my addiction for the next week or so.
Now it's
maybe
my
next
addiction.
maybe like Thursday I'll change my addiction. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, because you were just doing Scum. I was literally just editing the other one. You scratched that itch. Cool. It's done.
Well, I'd like to go back to it, but I just like it was fun for the moment, right? Single player is just, there's no, other than like goals I've set for myself, right? There's nothing that is like pertinent that I need to go back on and be like, oh, because maybe my base got raided or something like that, right? It's like it's always there. So
that's fair. It's your own personal private save, so you can kind of go back to it whenever you want, which is nice about those like sandbox personal saves.
Yeah.
Slowly build up your empire that way.
I might go back. I don't know. I mean, I want to. I want to. Yes.
I want to. So you you've been playing RuneScape.
Mm-hmm.
Last I checked, you were trying to get a mount or a pet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, uh, I'm a part-time pet collector, is what I call it.
Part time. It's not my day job. It's just a hobby, side
Yeah,
hustle.
it's because it's not like something you can really do in the game necessarily. I mean, it is, right? But like, so this is because it has just like every boss has pets to them, little things that follow you around. So it's not something you like necessarily go for in theory. It's like you go for maybe the drops or the money, but if you're just there for the pet, then everything else is kind of irrelevant. So it's like it makes you a lot of money in the process of it. So I guess it's just kind of like a different way of thinking about it, making money in the long
Yeah.
term of the game, just to keep myself going.
There's always something to work for in those kinds of games too. Those big old MMORPG.
Hmm. And they're releasing a cow boss on the 25th. So I
Oh
kind of got
shit,
back into it for some updates, and I was like, "Ooh, that could be cool. I want to
that
go."
could be cool.
Yeah.
Sucker for good cow boss. I every time I do an MMORPG, like I've done, what was? Oh, I forget the name. But I've also done WoW, done Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Hmm.
But every time I do it, I'm also a pet collector whenever I can. Like I like getting the pets and like the cool ones and mounts. Mounts and pets are what I usually try to get.
Mm. Yeah, it's a little different than WoW, and the fact is, like, it's literally a cosmetic thing. It's a flex, and that is the only thing it is.
Well, that's how it is with Star Wars: The Old Republic, if I remember correctly, too, for their pets. But WoW was cool because it was like Pokemon for sure. That was
Yeah,
kind of cool.
I did. I watched a lot of like old Asmongold shit. I don't know if you remember like uh Asmongold like doing his pet collecting things and like him having some rare ass mounts and shit. I always thought it was cool.
I didn't
I
know
never
that.
played it
I
though,
actually
so
didn't know where Asmongold kind of came from. He just like was one of those people that ended up being popular, and I was like, "Well, where'd you come from?" You know?
Hmm. I like to watch his shit every now and then. I refuse to open WoW. I'm just not gonna play that game. But I play in maybe arguably better a game.
Yeah,
My own
my
biased, but
own.
yeah.
Instead of wasting time watching him do it, you know.
Oh
But
shit,
that's
dude! I waste a lot of time.
that's neither here nor there. Whatever,
That's true.
whatever.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay,
What about you?
nice. We'll just RuneScape mostly then. That's the only game.
Yeah, yeah. I've not played anything else. I don't think I've opened anything else, to be honest.
That's okay. It'll
Yeah,
change next week. At least you always have
yes,
new
it will.
answers for us. There's always
It's
some new footage I need to get every week.
dude. Yeah, every time somebody talks to me, like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing this thing now." I don't know. I just wanted to do it.
I just wanted to do it. That's a cool way to live, though. At least you're living life. There's a lot of people out there who don't do anything because they're
Fuck
too
it.
scared to start anything.
I guess, man. I don't know. I fucking can't do anything though. Like it's like I do all of these things, right? But it's
Yeah,
like can't do any of them except maybe RuneScape. I'm decent, but not great.
I would watch you. I'd watch your stream of RuneScape.
Mm,
Just like
well,
whoever's
I'm not
listening to this
entertaining though.
should
So,
listen or watch our streams on Tuesdays
oh,
and
that's true.
Thursdays
Yeah,
from 8
at
to 11.
8 o'clock in the mountain time.
Twitch.tv/BioCrypt Productions.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's right. I was there.
I was there. You were there. I saw you that you were there. I was there
Uh
to
huh.
see that you were there.
Yeah, dude.
Well, what I've been playing is I actually beat Area 51. It was a pretty short PS2
Oh,
game. Really love that. That was short, sweet, good to the point. A little bit challenging towards the end of the game, kind of frustrating, but luckily it's one of the PS2 games with some decent checkpoints, so it's not too terrible.
hmm.
Um, I said, I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, you
This is your
did.
fault.
Go do a
You were
push
supposed
up.
to hold me accountable.
Go do a push up.
Go do a push up.
Every time you say an and.
I'm gonna explode from push ups because I
Yeah,
can't do this.
I believe in you.
Area 51 though,
You'll
absolutely fantastic. Would recommend that. So the The thing I started to play actually after that, though, got me pumped. So I started on the PS2. I am finally playing Bully for the first time. Rockstar
Ooh.
game. It's Grand Theft Auto set in a high school. That's what that is.
That's literally exactly what it is.
I didn't realize how much it was going to be like that. It should have been obvious. It's Rockstar, and like it definitely wears what it is on its sleeve. But it surprised me how much I've been enjoying this game so far. These missions have been entertaining and funny. It's weirdly nostalgic, even though I never went to a private school. But they got the idea of cliques and the interactions between them. They're obviously exaggerated, but they got it correct. The side missions have been hysterical. I actually enjoy going to class and doing those little mini games to get like bonus stats or new things to use in the day-to-day world. I didn't realize that there was a little town that you can go to. I just got to that part. Damn it, I did it again. That's okay. It's only second one. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
We went to I did the town. Damn it. This is your fault.
Well, how is it my fault? I fucking work here, okay? I just work here, okay? You can't be mad at me. Be mad at the corporation.
I'm excited to see what happens in Bully, though. How do they continue this? Where does the story progress to? I've kind of gotten introduced to the main antagonist, which I think is that other Gary kid. Maybe there's someone that's worse than him, but he's a dick and I want to fight him, so he's my antagonist right now.
Okay. I don't remember much from that game.
Have you played it?
I watched no, I watched Mr. PewDiePie play it back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he played a lot of shit back in the day, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I've also obviously been playing Titanfall 2 for the Let's Play series, and if you haven't checked that game out, it's quickly becoming one of my favorite FPSs I've ever played. I just got to give it more of a shout out. I know I don't typically shout out my Let's Plays on the podcast too much, but it just is incredible. The stuff that they're doing, spoiler alert, I'm getting to a point now where you start playing with time. I actually just beat this level, but you have this little watch that you can use to switch between two timelines, and you use it. It basically feels like teleporting, because like the soldiers will be there shooting at you. You switch to the other timeline and just move over behind them and then go back, and they're like confused and they're like, how is he moving like this? And you just shoot the shit out of them. Then they start getting complicated where you're fighting these like creatures in the modern timeline and then going back in time to fight the soldiers. So you're kind of navigating two different fights at the same time, where every time you're switching back between them, you're doing something completely different. So you have to utilize and remember what you were doing on each one. It was very interesting. I've never done anything quite like it, and it really blew my mind. This game deserves more of a shout out. It is by far. Remember how we did the Game of the Year retrospective, and I said,
yep.
It's definitely becoming my favorite game of that year. I'll double check real quick what else was on there, but the game blew my mind. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it was the Overwatch 2016. The Overwatch, Uncharted 4, Doom, Dark Souls 3. This is the one with Battlefield 1, which would still be yours, I believe. Final Fantasy 15 and Stardew Valley, XCOM 2. I would say I like Titanfall 2 more than Battlefield 1. It's been blowing my mind. It's so smooth. It feels like a modern game. It feels like a PS5 game.
Interesting. Okay. I think it could be your game of the year for that year.
I think so. Yeah, I think it beats Battlefield 1 for sure.
Like, for sure, you say? Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't beaten Titanfall 2 yet, but if it keeps up at the pace it's going with how much I've been liking it, it does.
I've watched a little bit of I watched some episodes, and it's like I do want to play it, but is it even on Steam? I don't think it's on Steam.
I have no idea. But if you can find it, get it. Like, it's worth a playthrough. It definitely deserves more love than it got. It sucks that I think Respawn got shut down completely, so there's no way it's going to get a sequel ever again. It's going to drive me nuts.
It has overwhelmingly positive reviews.
That doesn't surprise me. It's been blowing my mind. I always knew it was a good game. I just didn't realize. I guess I was just being dumb. I should have just listened to people and went and tried it. It's fantastic. And then, as you know, too, I've been playing Dying Light 2 on the streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you haven't checked it out, come check us out. Dying Light 2 has been fun. I think I like the first one more, though. What's your opinion on it so far?
I can tell you, I haven't played either of them, and from watching them, I like the first one. Well, I've watched a lot of gameplay from the first one, and then a lot of challenge runs from. Oh, I guess it was just the first one. Yeah, I've watched a lot of challenge runs from the first one, uh, and then like seeing the way that the second one is. I don't like the writing. It seems kind of boring and weird, and just seems like forced. I don't know. Just it's not my thing.
No, you're
And then
right. I was gonna say the same
yeah.
thing. It's lacking on the side stories. Like the characters do not feel very
Mhm.
well cooked or thought out.
No,
They
not
feel
at
just
all.
placeholder, like a reason to do something.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not a big fan of the
Just
story writing either. I don't think
the
I
pad. It's
care.
like padding time almost. It's
Uh,
could be better.
yeah, I agree. I do like some aspects of it. Like it's got its perks. The combat's very fun. The
Yes, that
environment's
looks
very
very
cool. I
cool.
don't think I've necessarily done a post-apocalyptic in wherever we are, which I think it's France. It looks like France.
That sounds right. I know it's foreign to us, but yeah. Let's see here.
It is worth a playthrough though. If people are interested by it, I'm not trying to talk it down too much. It definitely seems like it's worth its weight. It can be a $60 game. There's lots to do. Combat's fun. There's lots of diversity in the enemies so far that we've run into, and I haven't gotten that far either. There's lots of different things to do. I do kind of wish that when you did those like nighttime runs to the storage places to scout them, that they kind of
Hmm.
like at least had a different icon on the map or something, so you know which ones you did or didn't do. That's kind of weird that they didn't do that, or maybe I'm just messing it up. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I, I mean, like the combat does look really cool from what I've seen. Oh, obviously I haven't played it, but like just watching, it looks fun combat wise. But I think yeah, it's just super weak in the quests, and I'm not even like the main quest. I'm kind of like like I don't really care that he's looking for this person. Like
Yeah,
I don't have that connection.
honestly, a part of me kind of wants to just start like kind of beelining it, like maybe just do side missions and just do, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, just side missions and main mission, and maybe not
Hmm.
even all the side missions. Like if they annoy me, I might be like, you know what, chat's got to convince me. I'm not sure here.
There. Yeah, I
uh,
I would have given up long ago.
yeah, we're gonna beat it. It's on my backlog. I do think it's
Yep.
worth beating. I think it's gotta get once. I'll probably not want to replay it again for a long time, but that's okay.
Yep. That is okay. One and done is okay.
One and done's okay. And then I don't know if we mentioned this on the podcast, but Lorenzo and I have actually filmed a couple of the Enshrouded episodes for our series. I haven't gotten to editing them yet. Life's been kind of crazy. It was my wife's birthday, Valentine's Day, trying to get a day job. I'm barely getting shit done day to day.
You disappeared.
Only on your end, it looks like. Mine was still recording.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was
So
talking over you then.
I saw you talking, and it just wasn't really coming through that much. I was louder than you.
Oh shit. He's got me.
I got that booming voice.
Boom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
and
much
Europe.
everyone playing.
That's what
Oh,
it's set.
Yakuza. I'm still working on Yakuza 0 for the PS4. I got my wife addicted to a mini game with me where we like run this cabaret club and I have to recruit hot women for hostesses and match them up with the appropriate clients as they come in and make the most money. And there's this whole basically game
So you're,
inside of a game. So
you're running a brothel?
basically, yes. And there's like 5 other brothel owners in the city that are competing against me, and I'm trying to basically take over the whole market. I when I get enough like followers in a certain region to piss that region's leader off, they challenge me, and whoever makes more money in one night, the other one has to close. It's just this whole crazy thing. You do
What the
training for your
fuck?
best hostesses, and they're mini games. So like I had to take them like karaoke, and that's a whole mini game, and dancing, which is a whole separate mini game. Pool, like it's just crazy how in depth just a side game is. I've spent probably about 12 hours just on the side thing, not even doing the main story. That's just like one example of how crazy Yakuza is. I'm on the first one of 7 of the mainline games, not to mention all the side ones that they have. And I'm just this I don't know. It just blows my mind how much content. If you're looking for the biggest bang for your buck on game, Yakuza is a great series to start with. It's just crazy to me how much there is to do in that game. And it's all fun. I never have a bad time. Every time I play it, I'm like, this was worth it. This was a good time.
Sounds. I mean, every time you talk about it, like you say some wild shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm running a brothel, these mini quests and this and that.
Yeah.
Like, what is this game?
You know, it's every game. You know how we were talking about Fallout last week and how Fallout was like everything we wanted in a game because it had everything? Yakuza literally has everything. Like there's a mini game area where you race little toy cars and you can upgrade the different parts to it. Try to make the best car. There's a whole storyline to beating the different racers, and there's like a main guy that you want to try to compete against. This game is just nuts. There's everything you can do. Go bowling.
Sounds
You can go
fucking
do the batting
insane.
cages.
Huh? No shit.
And then the main
That's crazy.
story is actually really interesting and really cool. You play as two different main characters. Got to give a big shout out to Yakuza. It's been so much fun for me.
It sounds dope.
Hell yeah. Well, on that note, we can transition into, we're doing another game of the year. I promise this will be the last one for a little bit. I just wasn't properly prepped for other prompts. I have some written out, but I didn't do the research yet. I did do research on some different ones, and I'm going to pick this year. So I want everyone to like kind of close their eyes, go back in time to a beautiful time of 2014 when the air didn't smell of COVID and everyone still loved each other in America, I think.
Okay.
Do you feel it?
For sure. I'm feeling something. I don't know if I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling something.
Well, the winner of Game of the Year that year was Dragon Age Inquisition. Did you ever play that?
I was very upset with Dragon Age Inquisition, I'm not going to lie.
I've never played any Dragon Age, so you're going to take the lead on this one. Tell me about it. What did you not like about it?
Well, so my first Dragon Age game was Dragon Age 2. And I fucking loved Dragon Age 2. I think it was a game that people weren't happy. Some people didn't like for whatever reason, this and that. But being my first Dragon Age game, I loved it. Like, I loved the chemistry between each of the characters. It was fucking banger. Oh my god. There was a follower. What the hell was her name? Oh, Meryl. That was her name. Yes. She's a blood mage, but she's like a really good person and like super innocent. And throughout like the game, it's just like the character development in that game, in just the random conversations throughout the world, like when you're walking around with your party and they have those weird little, party banter bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's so good. Oh my god. And it tells the character story so well. And then when I tried to play Dragon Age Origins before the Dragon Age Inquisition came out, and I couldn't get into it. It was just a little too old for me. Like graphics, this and that, whatever it was. It was just
You're
a
a
little too old
snob.
for
We
me.
know.
Yeah, you know what? If it could have been a great game. I just never finished it. Like I don't finish most of the games anyway, so it's not really special, I suppose.
Yeah.
But then I was super excited when Dragon Age Inquisition came out. So I bought it. I think I fucking pre-ordered the game because I was so excited. I played a little bit of it, and it the one thing that pissed me off was the horse riding. And it sounds so fucking nitpicky, but like riding the horses felt so terrible. Like traveling through the world felt awful.
Really?
Oh my god.
Just
It pissed me
clunky or
off so much.
hard, or was
Yes.
it too forced? What made it so bad?
It was clunky. I hated it. I don't know why I hated it so much. I know people like really enjoyed that game. I got halfway through it twice because I wanted to try and beat the game, right? And I could not do it. I didn't care about the characters, didn't compel me enough. I don't know. I'd like to
Damn.
go back now. I was
Give it
really
another
upset
shot.
when-
It had to
Yeah.
have won for a reason, right? Like, as much as we haven't liked some of the answers, like Overwatch or something, there's a quality behind the game of the year that puts it there for a reason, right? So I'm curious about it, just to go try it. I like mythological stuff. I like I don't know. I could see me liking this game, I guess is what I'm saying, if it's done right. But I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, I wanted to like it. I've wanted to love it because of Dragon Age 2, but Dragon Age 2 is just I I mean, somebody might even say that Dragon Age Origins is the best game, right? It's just earlier, whatever
Yeah.
one you get into. First is the best, I guess. Uh, yeah, I was just big sad about it. I was big sad. Maybe my child brain didn't know what to do when I played it, so I don't know.
I'm sad for you. So, without
Yeah.
saying, you can see that I listed out what I think are the winners this year.
Oh, you want
Obviously,
me to say
Dragon Age
things?
Inquisition is not for me because I haven't played it yet, so I can't give it Game of
Yeah.
the Year. That's blasphemy. But without
Mhm.
saying anything, would you look at this list and would you pick something other than Dragon Age Inquisition for this year?
Mm,
Or did it win for you, even though you weren't very happy with it?
I have to pick something else,
Okay.
unfortunately, and it's. I don't think it's a good choice, but it's the choice I have right now.
Okay. All right. So now we kind of know where we stand, at least between me and you, secretly behind the scenes, behind the
Yes.
counter. Um, damn it, I said again. Lorenzo, what are you even doing? Are you keeping me on track with that? Are you even trying?
Uh, yeah. Uh-huh. And yeah.
And so okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
back to what I was saying. You we've listed out some of the games that came out in 2014. This was kind of a rough year. I think this was the launch year of PS4. With that, the PS4 was a fantastic console. It's actually probably my favorite lineup of games total, but its launch year was pretty dry, in my opinion. What do you think, in your opinion?
I remember. So I never had a PlayStation then. So I had Xbox, but I remember. I don't know. I just remember playing a lot of Call of Duty this year still, and not many other games that I was like super invested into at the
Yeah.
time. Um, I remember when Wolfenstein came out, that was a big deal. People really liked Wolfenstein. Uh,
What the heck,
but
man?
like,
You do this every time.
as you're saying it, yeah, I didn't
I
mean
just
anything
saying
by
it.
it.
Yeah. I left
I
it in
didn't
the
look
last
over
one.
my right. I didn't mean anything by it. We'll go back.
We'll
We'll
go
go
back.
back. Go back. I don't know. I just remember playing Call of Duty to be honest a lot, and there's no memorable shit that I was like, oh my god, what did I do in 2014?
No, I
Um,
agree. The year didn't feel like a banger year. Like there were some years we've talked about that were absolutely like, holy crap, that was a lot of great games. But
mhm,
this one,
mhm.
kind of a dry one. This one deserves the retrospective, in my opinion. We were not given a good choice. When it comes to popular games that came out this year, though, my least favorite is Dark Souls 2. This is my least
Mm.
favorite Souls-like game ever. It's one of two that I've never beaten, and I'm not a fan of it. I just really cannot stand it. It doesn't have that same sensation. It feels wrong. It feels hollow. It just doesn't feel as fun when I'm playing any of the other ones, whether it's 1, 3, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Bloodborne. There's all a draw to all of those. But when I was playing 2, I noticed I felt like I was just doing it to say I've done it. I wasn't interested in moving forward at all on a personal level.
Mm.
How did you like Dark Souls 2? Did you ever play that one?
Yeah, play is a strong word. I probably played the first couple hours. That's about it, though.
Fought one of those ogres in the beginning.
Yeah, and I think I got to like couldn't even tell you where I got to.
I was intrigued by the opening cinematic. It was very interesting. I wanted to know more, but then as soon as I got in the actual game, I didn't care at all anymore.
Yeah, coming from like um I don't remember when this game released, but do you remember the game about oh fuck, it was like a Dark Souls like when it came out, right? But mm, my brain
Is it
knows
the
this game
empty
and it
shell or whatever?
no,
Mortal Shell?
no.
Lords of the Fallen?
Oh wait, yes, yes, it was that.
God, I'm good.
Uh, I don't know when that came out though. I don't know if it was 2014 or not, but I remember
It was
it
pretty
was
early in the
early.
PS4 life cycle, so it was probably around
Yeah,
this time.
I remember playing that, and then I tried to like get into Dark Souls, and it just wasn't my thing. I even played halfway. I actually played quite a bit of the ways through Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah,
And I think I enjoyed it. Just never got
that
to
one's
finish it.
become kind of a cult classic. Like people really like that one nowadays.
hmm I remember enjoying it and having a good time.
Yeah,
I remember it being a little easier than like Dark Souls itself.
that
Like,
that is a good like point sometimes, just to get people to kind of cross that threshold at least.
hmm
The Dark
yeah,
Souls name is just
slightly
intimidating
easier.
at this point.
Right. Fucking yeah, they have to be, or else their what main audience won't come back, right? Something like
Yeah, they'll
that.
have an aneurysm.
Mhm.
If it's never
They
hard
love the
enough for
pain.
them.
Right. Facts though.
Nice. Well, moving
Yeah.
on to
I
the
don't
next one. The next one had kind of a controversial situation. We touched on this a little bit when we first started talking about this year, but
know.
basically, Watch Dogs. It got revealed as a gameplay trailer, and it looked incredible. This was right before the PS4 was going to be launched. Everyone was like, "This is like a hacker's GTA," is what people kept calling it.
Yeah.
Hacker Grand Theft Auto. Um, then the game came out, and it was a beautiful game, very fun in my opinion. I know people still really hate it. Like they hold a grudge against it because of how much the company lied, Ubisoft. There was not as much detail. It was definitely a pre-rendered trailer that they were showing off, trying to say that it was gameplay. They pulled a Killzone 2. They lied. um, and Watch Dogs just didn't. It kind of got a bad stain on its mouth. I never played the second one. I did play the first one. The second one apparently is better. A lot of people really like the second one. Then Watch Dogs, what's the newest one? Legion or whatever. That
Yeah,
one
that
kind of
sounds
fell
right.
off again. So it started a trend. They had something here, but unfortunately, it kind of fell victim to the whole Ubisoft tropes, in my opinion. Ubisoft was just trying to pump it too hard. Just didn't think it through. They kind of bit themselves in the ass a little bit on that one. Did you ever play Watch Dogs?
No, I watched the shit show that was Watch Dogs when it came out, and then I listened to everyone say it was a shitty game, and then I was like, yeah, okay, I don't want to buy it. I'm sure
Okay.
I could have enjoyed it, but yeah, I did not play it.
Yeah.
Followed the masses. I was a follower.
I actually do want to check it out again. I feel like it deserves a second shake, in my opinion. It's kind of like, it's one of those ones like the Order 1886 was for me,
Mm,
where I didn't give it a fair shot when it came out, but I bet I would actually really enjoy it, and it deserves to be in my collection. I do want to add it someday.
okay, yeah. I mean, I think that's fair. I'd like to go back and try it out, but it doesn't intrigue me enough to go back and play it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
There's so
Hacky
many good
GTA.
choices to try that it's kind of hard. You got it, like I was kind of mentioning last podcast, you have to be the very best to even stand out in any manner. Like you really can't just be good. You have to be fantastic.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice. Well, the next one of this year, we're kind of out of the schlump in my opinion. Now, this one I still don't think is potentially better than Dragon Age Inquisition. I would probably be more intrigued to play Dragon Age Inquisition than this one. I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. Some people are going to grab their pitchforks and torches and get in the comments section, and that's fine.
hmm
I'm
hmm I can tell them where you live, just so they don't go
just
after me.
they bore me for some
Barter
reason. I
my
should
life.
like them. Everything on paper says I should like them, but then I start to
Uh-huh.
watch them and I get bored.
That's fair. I mean, that's a fair statement. I do like Lord of the Rings, but I don't like love it. But
Yeah.
I like it. I'm a fan. But I can see where you're coming from.
I think Frodo annoys me the most. I think that's my biggest problem is I just really don't care about Frodo.
You don't like him as an actor, or
No, actually as an actor I really like him. I just as a character I'm not a big fan.
oh, okay. Who
He
would
just
be
agitates me. Whiny.
interesting? Well, I mean, yeah, but like you got to get through the series to see him like evolve, right? He's like
I don't
he
give a
is
shit.
a
He's whiny.
whiny
He should have
and
died in
kind
the
of a bitch,
beginning.
and then he changes like from this child more or less. I don't know. He's not really a child because he's a fucking dwarf or whatever the hell they are, hobbit, and yeah, it turns into this whatever good
I don't
guy or
know.
something. I don't fucking know.
I don't
when
know.
I
I
was
know
a
the
little kid.
Hobbit movies were more interesting to me. I did like the Hobbit more than
Mm,
Lord of the Rings.
okay. I
But
hated the CGI in The Hobbit, but
yeah, CGI in general though, I can overlook it because it's garbage. I play PS2 games, so it's fine.
mm, yeah.
Yeah, but Shadows of the Mordor, just to get kind of into it, Shadow of Mordor actually I would say is a really good game. This game is really cool. I kind of want to keep it on the lower end of this list out of spite because Warner Brothers or whoever the hell owns the IP on the Nemesis system. And just if anyone that owns this system is listening, go fuck yourself. Why are you
Oh
doing this
wow.
to us? Release that patent. Let everyone use that. Do you know what the Nemesis system is, Lorenzo, or should I explain it to you?
I have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
So in the Nemesis system, it's a big appeal of Shadow of Mordor and the next one. I forget what the next one's
Oh,
called.
no, I do know what you're talking about. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so the orcs will remember you, and if they survive combat in any manner, they kind of adjust for that and come back stronger, hunt you down. So if you burn one, they might survive and have burn marks all across their face, and now have a fear of fire, or now they have a strength or something. They evolve and they become something more. Unfortunately, I don't remember exactly who, but I think it's Warner Brothers. They took out a patent on that whole system called the Nemesis system, and now no one else can use it but them. Which, fine. I hate you for that. I don't actually like that idea. You shouldn't patent ideas like that. That's the whole idea of game development is growth on prior attempts. So to gridlock it like that, I don't agree with. But what really makes me mad, what's really the icing on the cake, is that these motherfuckers don't use it for anything else. We don't
I was
have
gonna
any
say,
other games with it.
what else is there? I don't even know if these guys have released, to be honest with you.
Warner Brothers, they actually own a lot of, like, so they own the Mortal Kombat series, NetherRealm. They
Oh,
own,
okay.
they actually have a pretty good video game stuff. I think they just got bought out too. There was a
Hmm.
story about this recently, actually. But just use the system at least. Like how cool of an idea was that? How game changing was that? And they're just gonna sit on it? Fuck you. It's so
Passionate.
obnoxious.
Oh, it's just a lot of fighting. Oh, they did Hogwarts Legacy.
They did do
Duh.
Hogwarts Legacy, yeah.
So that's their most recent one, but
But you know
or
what I'm
something
saying?
like that.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta keep
pretty
them on
dumb
the
to not
lower
use
end.
that.
As good as that game is, how cool it is, how you can like dash around, your soul's intertwined with that wraith guy looking thing. Just very cool concept. Really well done. I would actually go back through. I've never actually finished this, and I would actually do this, even as not a Lord of the Rings fan. But I almost want to boycott it at the same time because they don't deserve my money for keeping that shit under lock and key.
Fair. I mean, it would be a very cool system that could be added to other games, and because I was gonna say that's like the one thing about that game, right? Is the system that they
Yeah,
had in place for it, which made it really fucking cool.
yeah,
I I played a little bit of it.
yeah. And
I
it
enjoyed
worked
it.
really well. It was fun to like kind of manipulate the system in a sense. You could
Hmm.
kind of make it work in your favor.
Yeah, right. Because you could capture certain people, right, and
Yeah,
then
turn
get
them and
intel
shit.
or some shit. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can make someone really strong by like forcing them basically to survive multiple encounters with you, and then turn them to be on your side.
Yep. That I do
But
remember.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm if I keep talking about that game. That game makes me
Yeah.
so mad. I love it, but man, oh, how dare you people! The next
That's
one is Far Cry 4 on a list. This one is, when it comes to environment, I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Like the whole India look and stuff was just not. It didn't appeal to me. I know a lot of people who this is one of their favorite Far Cries in general. It does have my favorite map builder, and I love a good map builder. Far Cry and map builders and me. Oh, Alan and I have been making those since Far Cry 3, having a great time. Far Cry 4 does have a great one, though. Actually, I think Far Cry 2, one of them we started on. Far Cry
Hmm.
4 has got the best one. You can do the most. It's the most comprehensive, in my opinion. They didn't do them after this, which sucks because they could have done some really cool shit. If you haven't played Far Cry 4, definitely check it out. It's definitely up there on a must-play game. I don't know if you've ever played that, but great first-person shooter.
I basically stopped after 3. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw when 4 is coming out. Everyone said it was gonna be great. Then I heard a lot of mixed stuff about it. And I was like, yeah, it's just not worth whatever because I didn't have any money at the time. So I was like, well, I'm not going to spend my money on this. That
Yeah.
I've heard some mixed things from people. So whatever, I'll just skip it.
And the environment is probably my least favorite out of all of them. So it's not the one I'd recommend. I would reach for 5 or 3 before I'd reach for this one. I guess I really don't like 6 so far. I'm pushing through 6. I have tried to beat that game like 4 times now.
That's the one in America, right?
Yeah, in like Latin America. I should theoretically like it. It's another one of those games. Well,
Oh, that's the one. Okay, I see.
we're getting down to it. Like the final countdown here. Do you agree with my 3 and my 2? And then we have 2 different number 1s.
Yeah, those are fine.
Okay. So, number 3, Infamous Second Son. I love this game. I beat this game so fast. What were you about to say? Sorry.
I heard great things from it.
Oh, yeah, you've never played it, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't play it. I was whatever the other one was, Prototype.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were a Prototype guy.
Yeah. So I just never really got into the Infamous series.
I liked Prototype, but Infamous Second Son was... I love that they did it differently, because you didn't do like the typical powers. Like the first power you got was Ash, which it's like fire and smoke combined. Like, so it does damage, but it's more about... I don't know how to describe it. And then they did Neon as another one, and Concrete as another one, which was just cool. It was different. It was fun to be something different. It wasn't expected like the typical stuff. The world was kind of small. The overall, compared to other open world games, this is not a very big one. You could literally beat it in just a couple days if you tried. It's worth the play, though. If you haven't checked it out, it's a fun little experience. The combat's fast paced and fun, and they mix up the powers well. I do remember the last boss being pretty cool too. Some like government lady who got concrete powers or something. Just yeah, it's definitely worth a check out if you haven't seen it. I would check this one out.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I wouldn't know if it's better than Dragon Age Inquisition because I haven't played Inquisition, unfortunately, so I have no way to really place these in comparison for myself. Could really play Inquisition. The next one,
I would like to retry it, but yeah,
maybe I'll stream it when I get it eventually.
Oh yeah,
you can live vicariously through me.
Yeah, so you can hate the horse fucking movement. You're not gonna you probably would have never noticed it, but since I said I fucking hated it with such a passion, you're probably gonna just be very critical of it now.
I'm gonna be like testing shit for like 10 minutes trying to get it so I hate it. Like, what do you not like about? Oh, I see it. It looks so terrible that way.
Yeah.
The next one was for me pretty close to getting first place. Like this and my first place were pretty close. I really liked this game. Wolfenstein: The New Order. It's damn near tied for the best game of 2014 for Derek. I loved the way they revitalized the Wolfenstein series in this game. The combat's really fluid and fun. id Software really shows their skills in this game. And because of this game, we got Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, which is one of the funnest experiences ever. Just to go through that. If you haven't done that game, you absolutely should. But if you want to kill some Nazis, you just feeling that, especially in today's day and age, Wolfenstein. Go enjoy yourself. You can go kill some Nazis.
Yep.
In the most brutal way possible.
Oh yeah.
It's the epitome of like the 90s masculine man too. Like BJ Blazkowicz or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He just feels like that 90s manly man.
My buddy like beat this game on one of the hardest difficulties because he fucking loved it so much.
That's impressive because this game's not easy.
No, and I was gonna say like I was terrible at games. Like I was awful, and I'm still awful at games. Like I really have to try to play games, and yeah, he was just that guy that was always good at all the games he played, and he pissed me off because of it. So like, it didn't matter. All the Call of Duties he was good at, all like the Assassin's Creeds he would grind out. Like he just did them. Not that you have to be good to do those, but Jesus Christ, okay.
Yeah, but they're time consuming.
He was just that guy.
Yeah,
he was just that guy. He was good at all the games, and yeah, he fucking beat this one.
That's the hardest difficulty.
Yeah,
they have a funny difficulty settings for this, if I remember correctly, too, where it was like the lowest one's like little baby mode or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember
Fantastic.
what it was, but I do remember that.
Have you played it then, or did you just watch your friend play it?
I played a little bit of it, but I mean, the story was cool enough, what you're doing. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, we kill some Nazis. So it was fun. I never beat it though. I always when I like hanging out at a friend's house, we'd take some turns playing the game. I did shitty because he it was on such a hard difficulty. So yeah, I didn't quite enjoy it per se, just because it was so hard though, not because it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one though. I will say for this last one, for the final shebang, our listeners need to kind of help us decide which one actually wins. Because I have my pick, Lorenzo has his pick. What you need to do, especially Andre, because I know you're listening, is comment below what you think actually won. Is it one of ours? Is it another one? Let us know. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to say mine first, Lorenzo?
I'll say mine first because I'm not proud of it. I'm really not. Between the shit that Ubisoft pulls and just their absolute fucking incompetence to release games sometimes without game breaking fucking bugs. There were so many things wrong with this game that it should not be game of the year. But to me, I really had a fun time with it. It was Assassin's Creed Unity. When I could play with people, when I was able to connect to the servers to play with my friends, it was probably the best time I've ever had. I don't know if that
Yeah.
was due to like the time frame in my life, but God, I wouldn't trade that time for anything. I just had so much fun being fucking assassins with my friends, going through different entrances into a building to kill different people. So I get fucking perfect, amazing. I
Amazing.
loved it so much.
I always wanted to check it out, but I didn't have a PS4 like the initial when it came out, and I did have buddies like Andre who did play it. But by the time I got to it and everything, it was kind of like a dead game already. Like people just didn't play it, and it got all the bad rap. So there was no real new players coming in, and like you, I wanted to play with friends because it just seemed cool to kind of have almost a class-based system in Assassin's Creed. Just a great idea. That was a good way to go about it. I can definitely see what they were trying to do if they didn't fumble it as hard as they did. And kind of looking at this lineup here of games, it feels like Ubisoft just stretched themselves too thin this year. Because what they had Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, and South Park The Stick of Truth, which is my number one pick, all came out this year. And that's four really big titles that came out in 1 year. So I was kind of looking at this while you were talking about Assassin's Creed, and I was like, why did they do that to themselves? They're kind of really trying to be the only game developers out there, apparently, but it stretched themselves a little bit thin. That's where all the mistakes started to show through, you know?
Yeah. I wish they would have done that game a little better, did it more justice, because I loved going on the missions with my friends.
Yeah, just go to another,
that,
one more year. That's all you needed, guys.
and their servers, like I didn't understand. We got it pretty early when it released, and I think when we got it, we couldn't play together for the first week, which is like at that point, it's like, well, what the fuck,
Yeah.
So we all restarted together, and then that's fine, whatever. We all played it, but it's like it was just a persistent issue. It's like some days you could connect, some days you couldn't, and then upsetting. But when I could play it, God, when it worked, it fucking worked well.
Yeah, it slapped hard for you.
When
Hit
it
all the
did.
9 notches. I've always wanted to go back and check it out, but I just don't know how well it would play nowadays. Do you need other people to play it? Can you play it single player?
No,
Is it
you can
fun
play it
single
single
player? Too many questions.
Eesh, I don't know. I would hope.
I would hope. Well, my number one for this year is South Park Stick of Truth, as I had already mentioned. Anyone who knows me knows that South Park pretty much raised me. Half my humor came from that show. I have to give it respect. The amount of Easter eggs and care that went into making sure that if you were a South Park fan going in to play this game was just top notch. Absolutely loved this game. The humor had me laughing from beginning to end. I loved getting to relive some of those old episodes in one way or the other, whether it's directly or making references to it. It's just, if you're a South Park fan, if you like turn-based games, RPGs, this game just it hits all the right bells. In fact, this is one of the only games I saw that and I was like, I'm confident in knowing that that was my favorite game of the year. Wolfenstein was fun and everything, but South Park, there's not that many games that can make me laugh the entire time. That's kind of a hard one to pull off. You know, you can be funny to a degree, but you can't literally make me laugh from beginning to end usually.
I see. I If it wasn't for how much fun I had playing Assassin's Creed, I would say South Park was my favorite game because like they really did such a good fucking job.
They did.
It they did that. I don't know. I can't say anything else. They did such a good fucking job with it.
They did. I mean, just like the different class bases, because anyone who hasn't played this, you can pick 4 different classes. The choices are thief, which that's hilarious because Cartman makes fun of you for being a thief. You can be a warrior, which is I think the only one that he doesn't make fun of you for. You can be a mage, which Cartman is a wizard, so he likes to mock you and say mages are almost as cool as wizards. Once again, just hysterical. And then the last class, which is the one I picked, and I'm sure most people did just to see what they were doing with this, was Jew. And you get some cool ass powers playing as the Jew. Like it gets nuts. And then Cartman automatically does not like you. It's just, I don't know. The way they do it is just way too funny. They hit all the right notes the entire time.
I'd have to agree. It's such I played a little bit of it and then I watched a little bit of it and then this and that. I never like beat it myself, but I watched a couple playthroughs on it and I had a fun time just fucking watching it with whoever because it's like, oh, you get to watch somebody else go through it now because you already know what's going to play out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you
get
get
to have
to see
them
the
experience
reaction
it.
because it is really, it's a fucking great experience and it's super
so
fun for people's
crazy. Like the story they do is so funny and off the wall. It's so South Park, where it's like a spaceship abducts you, you make it crash. The government's covering it up, saying it's just a new Taco Bell, even though it's a giant crash spaceship. The goo gets in the water and turns dead people into Nazi zombies because they're making fun of Call of Duty. You eventually fight, like, I think it was one of the Kardashians. I think it was Khloe Kardashian's aborted fetus that's now been reanimated as a Nazi zombie. That's one of the bosses in that game. How can you say no?
I don't remember 100% of it, but that, you know, you don't have to, like, you could have pulled that at your ass and I would have believed you. Like, that sounds like something they would do.
I played it last year. I mean, the last boss is going into Mr. Slave's ass and disarming a snook, which is a
snook.
A nuke that goes in your ass or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the game is just nonstop funny. Way too. Oh, I forgot. After that, you actually fight Princess Kenny.
Oh my lord! I need to go back and either watch it or play it through one of these. Yeah.
It's an easy W for me. I could easily play that game several times and never get bored. It's just too funny. The second one, The Fractured Butthole, is really good too. I don't think it's as good, which is kind of sad because I like that they went down the superhero route for that one and they changed up combat in like a really good way, in my opinion. But the overall humor and everything it's just not as good. They tried a little bit too hard. I don't think Matt and Troy were helping with that one as much.
That makes sense, you know, like I could see that happening, you know, them putting a lot of soul into the first one.
Yeah.
And then kind of maybe stepping back a little from the second one and just kind of, I
think I heard that they were like just busy with the show itself and they just didn't have as much time.
Yeah.
And they kind of left it in the hands of Ubisoft and it was still good. It's still worth a playthrough. I definitely would recommend it. It's just, they could have done better. No.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree there.
Well, on that note, it sounds like we kind of come to a consensus. So it sounds like even South Park: The Stick of Truth is pretty close to being your number one for this year too.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Unity is your number one though that you actually picked. Dragon Age
I think it's
Inquisition, I do want to try it someday. Obviously, it won for a reason. People do love that game. I've never tried it, and I've never tried any of the series. So I haven't done 2 or Origins, none of it. So I would be going in completely blind, completely fresh. Let me know below if you think that's okay, or should I start with a different one? I feel like if I start with 2 and I like it as much as Lorenzo, I'm going to end up hating Inquisition, you know?
well, I don't know. I'm a picky little bitch, so
Yeah, you
I don't even know what I like, to be honest.
well, you don't like Last of Us 2 because they killed Joel like a little bitch.
I'm gonna leave this phone call. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if I'm wrong there. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm gonna be a salty bitch for my entire life.
Well, on that note, I appreciate everyone listening to me and Lorenzo bicker about what's actually right, which is what I say. Thanks for joining us today. If you haven't, check out our streams Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 to 11 Mountain Time, twitch.tv/BioCrypt Productions. Keep an eye out for 9 a.m. on Fridays on the YouTube channel because we're releasing new episodes for the Titanfall 2 series. I am working on the Enshrouded episodes. I'm going to try to get those out before March. That's the goal. It's like a week away. And
oh Lord.
If anyone wants to donate Resident Evil 9 to Derek, that would be cool. Much love. Thanks for listening. Anything you want to say, Lorenzo?
It's not because Joel died, so fuck you. That's what I have to say.